All right, you made it back. So we're going to talk about now the adjugate of this matrix. There was a mistake on my matrix of minors. It was right here, the 8. The determinant there was -4 minus a -4, which is -4 plus 4, which is 0. So it's my mistake there. And now that we have that right, we're going to figure out what the cofactor matrix is. Now, the cofactor matrix is you take this matrix of minors, and there's different ways to do this, but the easiest way is this. You determine what signs all these must have. Now, to do that, you just think of a checkerboard here, starting with a plus. So plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, and so on. It's kind of like if you remember we had to change signs for a 2 by 2 matrix when we were doing the inverse, same thing. But now that the matrices are getting bigger, we're establishing some kind of pattern. So that's like a checkerboard here. So the cofactor matrix, take this matrix of minors and you apply those signs. So basically, you can see the crosses. All of those are going to keep the same sign, because those are where the plus symbols are. And everything else is going to change the sign because they become negative. So I have -8, -11, -1, and +5. So I didn't have to write positive, I guess. So that is called the cofactor matrix. Now we're going to create something, and there's a lot of terminology and a lot of things to do here. Now we're going to call the adjugate. We're going to create the adjugate matrix. Now, all the adjugate matrix is the transposition of the cofactor matrix. So we're going to transpose this matrix, and it will become the adjugate matrix. Now, transpose, how do you do that? That's really, really easy. All you need to do is take each row and make it a column. So, like the first row, -22, -8, -17, is now the first column. That's the transposition of this matrix. The second row, -11, 6, -1, becomes the second column of the transposed matrix. And the third row becomes the third column of the transposed matrix. Or to make it the transposed matrix, I guess. Anyhow, when you transpose this matrix, it becomes this. And this was the cofactor matrix. So this is called the adjugate of the original matrix. So in summary here, to find the adjugate of this matrix, you create the matrix of minors and use that checkerboard pattern here to create the cofactor. And then you transpose the cofactor, and the resulting matrix is the adjugate. So I'm going to give you a problem or two to try that with. If it doesn't make sense, watch it again. It's pretty simple. You just have to keep it straight. So have fun with that.